Starlink satellite internet is a true game changer for any outdoor passion. If you're looking to get into Starlink right now, you have two very different paths in front of you. On one hand, you have the Starlink Mini, a tiny backpack-friendly dish that promises internet anywhere you can walk or drive. On the other, the heavy-hitting Gen 3 standard kit is a powerhouse designed to run your entire home. One fits in your laptop bag and the other fits your entire family's 4K streaming habits. Today we're going to tear down the specs, the power draw, the service plan options and pricing in 2026, and the download and upload speeds to help you decide, do you need the power or do you need the portability? Let's dive in. We have both dishes ourselves, which gives us valuable insight into using each one in RVlife. We use a Gen 3 Starlink mounted atop our fifth wheel trailer. In this past summer, we added a Starlink Mini to primarily use in our Ford truck when we're out exploring remote areas that lack cell service. But either dish can function in either scenario. Having both does require separate monthly service plans, but we're not your everyday users. First, let's talk about the physical difference, because it's massive. The Gen 3 standard is your classic slab. It's roughly 23 by 15 inches. Think of it like a large serving tray. It weighs about 7 pounds and comes with a separate kickstand for placing the dish on the ground. It's sleek, but it's definitely something you're better off setting up and leaving alone. Ours is mounted semi-permanently on our RV roof. Yet it's removable with just 2 set screws to place further out from beneath any tree cover that would cause potential obstructions to the satellites. The Mini, however, is about the size of a laptop at 11.75 by 10.2 inches and only weighs about 2.5 pounds. You can genuinely toss this in a day pack. It has a built-in kickstand, but here's the kicker. The router is built into the dish. That's right. With the Gen 3, you have the large dish, a long cable, and a separate large router and power supply brick you have to find a place for. With the Mini, the dish is the router. Fewer cables, less mess. That also creates an additional advantage to the Mini. To extend the dish out to avoid obstructions, you need a proprietary power over Ethernet cable for the Gen 3 dish. For the Mini, you're only limited by the length of your extension cord and the power of the Mini's weaker Wi-Fi 5 signal. If you're a van lifer, camper, or off-gridder, listen closely, because this is where the battle could be won or lost. The Starlink Gen 3 draws between 75 and 100 watts and requires 120 volt AC power. To run it off a battery, you either need a pure sine wave inverter, which by itself draws extra power due to its inefficiency, or a DC power converter available from Starlink or one of numerous third-party sellers. By comparison, the Starlink Mini draws on average only 20 to 40 watts using native DC input. It has a barrel jack that accepts 12 to 48 volts, and, this is huge, it can run off USB-C if you have a 100 watt power delivery power bank, or from a DC power plug in your vehicle. You can run the Mini off a portable Anchor or EcoFlow power bank for hours. Trying to do that with the Gen 3 will drain your power station before you even finish your morning coffee. But here's the trade-off. Physics is physics, and the Gen 3 is larger for a reason. The Gen 3 standard dish will deliver download speeds up to 400 megabits per second and has a field of view of 110 degrees. It provides excellent rain fade resistance, powering through storms more effectively because it has more surface area to catch signals. By comparison, the Starlink Mini will rarely hit download speeds exceeding 150 megabits per second, although we've personally seen speeds reach up to 400 megabits per second on occasion. That's because it has a smaller electronic phased array, which makes the Mini more susceptible to obstructions, like trees and heavy rainfall. If you're gaming or have multiple people streaming HD video, you want the Gen 3. The Mini's impressive. It's fast enough for HD video streaming or Zoom calls, but it's not a home internet replacement for a heavy user household. There is also a difference in how they blast Wi-Fi to your devices. The Gen 3 router uses Wi-Fi 6, which is both faster and better able to handle multiple high-demand devices simultaneously. Wi-Fi 6 also has a range of approximately 300 feet from the router, whereas the Mini's integrated router uses Wi-Fi 5, which has a more limited range of roughly 150 feet. The Gen 3 router has 2 dedicated LAN ports integrated into the back of the router. The Mini has only 1 Ethernet port, which is proprietary, unless you buy an adapter, although the port itself is standard RJ45 with a seal. If you buy the Mini and intend to use it at your residence when you're not camping, be prepared to buy a third-party mesh system, because the built-in Wi-Fi won't reach your upstairs bedroom. Of course, differences exist in pricing for both equipment and for service plans too. We'll run through a thorough price comparison as things exist in 2026, right after a brief important message from our valued video sponsor, Brooklyn Bedding. Improve your sleep while camping with a new RV mattress from our video sponsor, Brooklyn Bedding. They offer 4 different mattress constructions in 21 different sizes, depending on preference and price point. Everything from standard queen to all of those funky, odd RV sizes. Brooklyn Bedding manufactures all of its mattresses right at their factory in Arizona. And RVmattress.com ships them right to your door for free, all rolled up and compressed in a vacuum seal. Just cut the wrap to unroll the mattress onto your bed, then cut the vacuum seal. For our mattress, Brooklyn Bedding starts with a layer of high-density foam for a supported base. Just above the base, an 8-inch core of over 1,000 individually encased coils provides the essential support. Immediately above the coils is a 1-inch layer of memory foam and 2-inch layer of hyper-elastic TitanFlex foam. Finally, at the very top is a 1.5-inch layer of antimicrobial CopperFlex foam with TitanCool, which is designed to maintain an ideal sleep body temperature of 88 degrees. Every RV mattress from Brooklyn Bedding comes with a limited lifetime warranty and a 120-night sleep trial. Visit RVmattress.com/grandadventure and use code GRANDADVENTURE to get a full 30% off your entire order. Hardware prices fluctuate, but generally speaking, the Gen 3 now sits at around $349. The Starlink Mini is normally priced at $299, but is presently discounted to $199 at the time that we're filming this, and is sometimes included for free for customers on the Residential Max plan. The real cost is in the monthly plan, which is also constantly changing and not always for the worse. The Mini is often paired with the Roam plan, which now costs $50 for 100 gigabytes per month, or $165 for unlimited data. That's double the data available on the $50 plan that was offered for that price just a few weeks ago. Roam users may occasionally find their speeds deprioritized over those provided to nearby residential users, but we've seldom, if ever, found that to be an issue. While the Gen 3 can be set up on Roam, as ours is, most Gen 3 owners use it on the Starlink Residential Max plan, priced at $120 per month for unlimited data at priority speeds, or unlimited deprioritized data at lesser speeds on 2 lesser plans. You can use the Mini on a residential plan now in some regions, but it's really built for the traveling life. You can also get a month's service for free, and give us one too, by using our customer referral link when you sign up for Starlink, either via the QR code visible right here on your screen or down below in the video description. So which Starlink do you buy? Buy the Gen 3 If you're setting up internet with a dish mounted atop your RV, home, remote cabin, or business. If you have reliable AC power and you need maximum speed and reliability for multiple users. Buy the Starlink Mini if you're a solo traveler, van lifer, or camper. If you rely on solar generators or batteries and value weight and space over raw download speed. Or if you simply need a backup internet source that can live in a drawer until an emergency. We're curious, are you Team Power or Team Portable? Let us know down in the comments section which Starlink dish fits your lifestyle. And if this video saved you from buying the wrong dish, please be sure to hit the like button right down below. Coming up next week, we're going to bring you to the Q26 RV Rally in Quartzsite, Arizona. So if you're not yet a grand adventurer yourself, there is no better time than right now for you to go smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to be sure that you never miss a grand adventure, which we premiere right here every Wednesday evening. We'd be honored if you shared the channel with your friends, family, and on social media. So until next Wednesday, please remember life is nothing but a grand adventure. We'll see you then.